Okay, I've blundered this before. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another video. This is KaidoChess coming at you with a banger. I was so lucky to play none other than Nelson Lopez, aka chessvibes. He is a national master, much stronger than me, incredible content creator. So lucky to be able to play a game with him and make a video with him. His video will be coming out in about a week. If you want to check out his channel, I definitely recommend it. It is going to be linked in the description below. Feel free to join our Discord. See y'all in the video. I think that there is a... oh, here comes the invitation. I think there's a 1% chance that I could win, and that 1% is if he disconnects. Okay, cool. So we get black, and obviously I am going to be playing... oh, where's my audio? Oh, there we go. I'm going to be playing the Caro. So he allows me to do so. He plays e4. So here we go. Nice. Okay, so just so we're clear, I've had this position a million times in my life. So as of right now, I'm still in theory. And he plays the classical, and I like to try and get us into the Tartacar. So he does not take. Oh boy. Uh-oh. So normally what I'm used to is takes, here, takes, takes. And what I don't like that happens is sometimes we have here, here, and then the knight will go back. And I usually lose that. So now here we are on move 4, and I'm taking a think. I kind of like don't feel like this is a good move. But I think I'm just going to defend the pawn. I think I'm gonna just play simple chess. I'm going to defend the pawn, and now he's gambiting a pawn. Okay. So here's the thing. If I take, the queen comes out. If I push, the bishop comes out. I don't have this check that I normally like to have. But what I'm also wondering is if I take and he takes with a queen and I go bishop g4. Do I think it's smart? Yes. Do I think it's smart against an NM? No. So now I'm going to get my bishop out. And now I feel like at least my bishop has a purpose. But hold on. If I get my bishop out, what happens if he goes here? I could just play this. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Actually, if I'm being quite honest, I think we're better. I think that I'm better against the national master for probably the next 10 to 12 seconds. Because I'm probably not going to be better after my next move, is my guess. For those that don't know, I am playing Nelson Lopez. He's a national master. I have watched his videos for a couple years. Wait, he... okay! I've blundered this before. I have blundered this before. This looks like a free queen. But no, no, no. I've fallen to this many times. And by many times, I mean in a video that I posted yesterday. This is checkmate. And we are not going to get checkmated like this. So the question is, how do we stop this from happening while also not losing our bishop? How do we do this? Queen d5. I'm kidding. I honestly, I think I might have to part ways with my bishop and possibly my knight, because I don't know how to escape from this. Because if I go here, then he wins my bishop. This is a doozy, to say the least. I guess I could drop back and have like a really cucka trade. So if I go here and he takes and I take, and then he goes here anyway though. And I don't have this square because of this knight. So I guess I'm gonna have to part ways. Like I can't spend the rest of my life thinking about one move. I guess I just have to part ways. And Yeah, actually, I don't think I'm going to take that at all. I think I'm just going to accept that that happened. Because if I take back, it's like, it's gonna look really ugly, right? Like, uglier than it already is. And remember when I said that I thought that I was better, like a move or two ago? And I said it was only gonna last for one move. Well, it turns out that it hardly lasted at all. So this is super passive, but I like don't see anything else. So I'm just gonna play this. I'm just gonna play this, and I'm gonna try and turtle up. But I did avoid that checkmate. How embarrassing that would have been. Finally get to play with this guy. I hangmate. And actually, I'm kind of glad to see this, I think. Is he gonna go like here or something weird? Or wait. Okay, now if I take with a queen, or if I take with a knight. Truthfully, I think I want to take with a queen. And I think this pawn might be weak at some point. I could ask the bishop to leave. I'm really upset that that happened. So sneaky. So sneaky. He's an SM, a sneaky master. And if his queen like moves, I could win this pawn. But then he would take. But then I could go here. I mean, none of that's gonna happen, so I don't really know why I'm trying to ponder this. Also, I'm not really sure what to do with these pawns. Because if I start like attacking, he's just gonna go this way. And when I castle, he's gonna have like this Gigundo town attack. So I do have this check. It's kind of funny. I feel like he's trying to bait me right now. So if I check and he goes here, then I feel like I gained a tempo that doesn't really matter. But I could also go here. Oh yeah, he can't play that because that would blunder it. So he would have to go here. And that's his only option. And I like that. I think. Also, I don't want to trade off this knight. I don't want this knight to go away. Because knights could be tricky. Okay. All right. We predicted this. So now I need to like castle and get my rooks involved somehow. So if I castle, he could go here. And then I feel like I just need to start attacking somehow, some way. But I'm definitely... Oh, wait, do I have any checks? No checks. My knight is so stupid, but I need to... Like, I don't think I have time to prolong castling anymore. Like, now is the time. Now is definitely the time. And I think my only hope for me is getting the rook somewhere in the center of the board. Nah, that's so disrespectful to castle short. He's the DM. He's the disrespect master. Right. So I need my knight to be useful. I want to play this, but like I really don't want to provoke this. Because that bishop's just going to live there for forever with constant pressure. So I kind of want to play... I want to keep everything on dark squares. Is there anywhere the knight could go that would be troublesome? The knight could always jump there. That would kind of suck, right? I think I need to pressure this pawn. That's what I've decided. This pawn needs to be pressured, and this queen needs to be pressured. And I could do both of those things at once. I have one attacker on this pawn, and after I move the knight, I'll have two attackers on this pawn that he can easily defend, and I'm an idiot. But then I could break it up, and maybe I'm not an idiot. Maybe I should be the national master here. Maybe I am a national master, and I just don't know it. But I would definitely have to take with a rook, because I'm down a piece with no compensation. The only compensation I have is that I have the chance to play a national master. That's my compensation. Damn it, he spotted it. So I could go here, but then he could play this. So also my queen feels a little loose. Where do I want my knight to be? And like one day maybe I would love to get my queen like here. Okay, I have time. Don't panic. I could go here, but I don't really like that. Ah. Maybe I could get a knight. No, because then he would trade it, and that's not good for me either. I think I go here and he plays this. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. I mean, if he takes, there's no way he takes, right? Like if he takes and I go here, there's like no follow-up. Like my knight goes to a better square, his queen's attacked, no beautiful squares yet for the queen. So I think this is the move, maybe. Ah, but if he, whoa! If he pushes the pawn. You like that? Because I like that. No, I love that. Oh. Okay. Not a problem, not a problem, not a problem. Not a problem. Can't I... So if I go here, the knight goes here. I just take. But then he takes. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. No, no, no. Hold on. Let's just think. I can't play this because he just checks me. I could go for a queen trade to ensure that I'm not getting mated, but that seems like that's something a sissy would do, right? So let's realign. We're sacking a pawn, but we're out here though. Like, what else do we have? Like, get checkmated? I don't know. He does have this though too. It all fell apart so fast. I just blinked my eyes and down a piece. I didn't get mated. I did not get mated. And also I think it's about to storm, which is gonna be crazy because it's like 20 degrees out. But like I just heard thunder, I think, so I don't know how is that possible. Super passive, but I think what was I afraid of? I don't know. Oh jeez. Okay. I could take. I think I want to go. What if I just consolidate and go here? Because there's no way he goes here, right? Because that's, again, that same problem with the bishop. So I'm just going to consolidate. He can't take. Oh no, he can take. Because if he takes, And then I take. And then he takes. No. But if he takes, I could just take. Okay. So if he plays this, I play this. And if he plays this, I take the bishop. Also, the queen's looking at my rook. I have to keep that in mind. And this knight could go here. If he plays this move, I'm going to click the resign button. I'm not, but that would be crazy, right? I think this rook would look happier here. Or maybe it would look happier here to assist in, like, kicking this bishop out. I mean, to be fair, who's the actual better player here? Because I gambited material unintentionally. You know what I mean? God. I mean, I hope that I've just confused him and he's sitting there thinking. I kind of have a feeling, though, he's sitting there going, and this is why this guy will never be titled. He might be sitting there saying that. But I'm really hoping that I've confused him. Now, he's offering a queen trade. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. But I think if I want to kind of prolong the game, I think I have to do that. Like, I'm guaranteed to lose, but do I want like a slow death or a fast death? And since I'm making content and helping him make content, I think a slow death would be more painful for me, but more fun for everyone else. So I'm going to spend 2 seconds and I'm going to consider this. But it's like all of my other options are passive because everything else is defended. And my queen decided to take a vacation to BFE. And now I get punished for it. It's like the queen bought a ticket to go to the United Emirates, but accidentally bought a one-way ticket. So I guess we have to do this. This is not good. I mean, this is just not... This is not good for me at all. But I think I have to take. And is he going to take this way? And then I'm going to go here. And trade. With tempo. Yeah, what are you going to do about this pawn? Can't. Ah, but you can. No, but you can't. You can't. You can't. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Because if takes, this is really... This is not good. So, I think I'm just going to go here. I think I'm going to go here. I think this is the move. I say we just run some pawns. What if he goes here and I go here? But what if I ran... Wait, I have a... Hold on. Hold on. What am I doing? I have a passed pawn. If I go here and run the pawn... he just takes. Right. Never mind. It's like I have a passed pawn, but not really. Like, this would be a passed pawn if I was playing, like, a 500, but I'm not. Because if I push the pawn, he could take. And then I take. And then he takes. It's like, only if you're playing against a title player or someone of this caliber can you have a passed pawn that's not really a passed pawn. Imagine that. Imagine you learn all the rules of chess and you watch all of these videos and they say passed pawns must be pushed. And so you have one. And what do you do with it? This is like a, it's like a Ferrari that has a Chevy Cobalt engine and not even the SS. I'm gonna go here. I have no other move. This is my move. That's what I have. That doesn't instantly lose. And then I'm going to treat my king. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. What is this? Wait, wait. Wait. What is this move that he played? And if I go here? Where's his king going? His king's just going on a walk. Like it's a nice day out in Florida. His king's just going on a walk. Like, it almost makes me feel worse that he's not just gobbling up the pawns. Like, remember when I said slow, painful death? King F2. 2 rooks, active, extra bishop. More pawns than there are Beatles albums. King F2. Okay. Okay. Well, what if I go... What if I go here? You know what I mean? Like, if I could trade off one rook, one pair of rooks, then it'll just be a even slower death. I don't know what I'm saying. God. He's a bully. Nelson's a bully. Imagine if he takes, and I get embarrassed that way. That'd be something. And if I go here... Oh, that doesn't exist. What is my plan? What is my plan? Well, I want to get my king active. What is this? What does this do? I don't know what that is. I don't even speak English. All right, I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here. Like, I have pawns too, you know? Like, he's not the only one with pawns. Yeah. And now we have a passed pawn. Bring in the king, run the pawn. Wait. If I go here... Can't even go here. What if I just want to be annoying and give him a check? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to make a queen. I just decided, actually. I was thinking about it and like, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to just go here and like cut off the king. And I'm just going to make a queen. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just make one, I guess. I mean, I might not make one, but you know what I mean? So wait, is he debating me to do this? What is this? I feel like if I go here, he goes here. Uh-oh. What if I go here? Oh, then I just hang the pawn? What if I just go here? What if I just took it, though? Because if I go here, he's just going to take. So what if I just take his toys away first? You know what I mean? Like, hey, now you're not making a queen now. So how's that sound? Because, you know, like you were gonna do that, but not anymore. Oh man. If I go here. Nelson, leave me alone! I'm about to get mated. Here. I should have considered this. Takes. Oh, but takes? No. This is my only safe square. That's my only safe square. Please don't take it away. Please don't take away my only safe square. Please. Please. GG. Wait, I have a... Oh, I can block? I get mated either way.
Talk about it. Yeah, so that was a tough start because that was just kind of set the pace for the rest of the game.
Yeah. I didn't get mated though early on, which I fell into yesterday.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's funny, you know, I've played this opening like a lot, and even at like 2300 level, people play bishop g4 just like you did. Like it's just like they're on autopilot, bishop g4, and then, you know, they don't. Yeah, I guess because when you play the Caro Kann, usually there's not a bishop on c4. So
right.
It's interesting because everybody thinks it's a safe move, but it's just not in this line. Yeah. So I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
No, I think the best way to play this, I'm going to check the. Yeah, I think it's actually better to sack the bishop first and just win the piece that way. But I went for the cool kind of checkmate line. What you could have actually done when I played 95 is bring your bishop back to e6, and it's still awkward for you and like not a great position, but at least you don't lose the piece, and you know the game goes on.
I consider that in my head, like. If you like if I like send you the video or whatever, you'll see I considered that, but then I was afraid of queen f3 down the road. So like we trade bishops. Obviously I take with my pawn.
Yeah.
And then you go queen f3 and there's a knight there and the f7 square is like really under fire. So you know, like since you're such a stronger player, I know that you know more tricks and more pattern recognition is easier to, you know, for you than me. So I was like, I'm just going to sack the piece and at least try and have a solid position. That was my mindset.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a tough spot to be in. I can't go here right away because you actually just take on d4. And now my knight's kind of weak. And your knight is actually doing a good job of kind of holding things together. But yeah, it was a tough position either way. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you played pretty good. The only thing was like, if you could have tried to avoid trading pieces, maybe, you know, when you're down, you don't really want to trade because it just makes the other person's life easier. So like maybe here you could have considered capturing with the pawn just to keep some pieces on the board and, you know, use your rook and try to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, it's tough.
I consider that. I even said out loud, like, I don't want to trade, especially when I was just like down to having a knight. I was like, man, I don't want to trade.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I was so terrified of getting smother mated.
Oh.
I was so terrified because what's more embarrassing to lose than getting smother mated?
Right. Yeah. Like, which part of the game were you thinking about smother mated? I'm just curious. Like,
next
couple of moves or later?
There was no point where I was like, here's a position that I see in my head that I'm gonna get smother mated. It was just an internal fear of me having my pieces clustered together.
I got you.
And then it happening. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. So, I mean, I just wanted to chase the queen away and then get ready to castle. I mean, I feel like you played mostly pretty good after that piece blunder. It's just you can't really come back from that unless I make a mistake at some point and like give you the piece back, right? Or give you something in return.
Yeah, I think if we ever play again, I think it'd be more fair if you had like maybe 4 or 5 drinks and then we see how it goes. Teasing.
I don't drink, so I don't know if I play better or worse.
Maybe you could like try to not sleep for 48 hours.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
neither of those ideas are good. Never mind.
Yeah, so I mean, like right here, you know, instead of going for this to trade, maybe you go 95, you know, just like keep it on the board. Maybe you get lucky and you get a fork later. That's what I was thinking. Every time you offer to trade, I was like, yep, let's do it. You know, I'm happy with that. And then the rook's on the 7. Yeah, there's just not much you can do here.
It was that position. I was really terrified because something that I noticed that is actually really odd. So I have like this fake passed pawn, right? Like my pawn looks like a passed pawn, but not really.
This one?
Yeah. Because if I move it, I just get mated. And I've never really been in a position where I have a passed pawn that's not actually an asset.
Yeah, the bishop. Yeah, it's kind of a rough spot. Yep. So
what would you have done? What would you like? Let's say the roles were reversed and I was white in this position and you were black. What would your game plan have been here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Or a little bit earlier?
Just like anywhere in this general like area.
Yeah, so I was talking about it in my game, you know, something like rook b8 trying to get on the file, but then I was going to just block that, so that doesn't really help you. You know, trying to fight for this, I was just going to go here. It doesn't really help you. I think you were on the right track with getting your king out. And then right here, maybe I would have tried to start thinking about how can I start pushing these pawns, but you can't right now because of this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's such a tough position, honestly. I don't even know what I would have done. Maybe I would have played rook b8, actually. If I play rook b8, I'm probably going to go here.
Yep.
And then maybe you can start trying to push, you know, this forward because I remove the bishop. And then if you can figure out a way to get out of this pin at some point, if you get the pawns rolling, you might have some sort of chance. So it's probably what I would have done, but it's a long shot, you know.
I didn't even consider that. I was so offended when you moved your king out.
Oh,
that actually, I don't think that my like I had a big brain idea of, you know, like, oh, I need to get my king involved. I was just like, how he moved his king, and like if his king can go on a walk, then I guess mine can too.
Yeah,
and that was kind of my thought process.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
I just thought that you would gobble up my pawns on the edge of the board with one of your rooks.
Yeah, so I mean, if I ever try to do that, you can always just bring your rook over to defend it, and so that's why I was just thinking I would just use my king to do it.
I thought it was just like a friendly slap to the face.
Oh no! I really thought that was the best plan. I wasn't like trying to, you know, do anything there. But yeah, I mean, it just having an extra piece at the end of the game like this, it's just too much. And so,
what would have been better from the beginning? I know that we're like way down the road here, but what? At the very beginning, because I was looking at my screen, I didn't even realize you had the game up on yours. What should I? Where did I go wrong?
Yeah, bishop f5. You just needed to not go to g4.
How do I? So I've fallen into that trap before and got checkmated. So how do I know? Like, I don't know how to ask this question. How do I know when I should not put my bishop there?
So if there's a bishop on c4, you probably should not do that. Yeah, usually that's the signal. Now, sometimes you can get away with it depending on other circumstances in the position, but that's a sign. If there's a bishop on c4, just be really careful going to g4 because these kind of tactics are like always there. So f5 is the safer option when the bishop's on c4.
I think, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like even up to this like 1400 rating range, I feel like the bishop and knight combo is still such a blind spot when thinking of your opponent's position. It's such a blind spot for no reason. For me at least.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I mean, even I've played against strong players that still play bishop g4 here, so you're not alone in falling for that trap. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't feel as bad then.
Yeah, so bishop f5 is the main line, and then I would castle, and you could play e6, and then I usually would jump over to g5 and try to attack this way. There's like a little sacrifice here where you can jump in with the knight. It gets kind of wild, so that's why I like these lines. Yeah.
Wow.
But good game.
Yeah, I appreciate
about the piece, and still was fun.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I just appreciate more than life you playing with me, and you make great content, and I'm a big fan. I appreciate this call and you playing with me. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no problem.